burning solid fuels for cooking in open fires and traditional stoves releases carbon dioxide and other climate-damaging emissions, along with smoke-related health hazards. According to the 2019 census, cooking in Kenya predominantly relied on firewood, 65%, followed by LPG, 24%, charcoal, 10%, and electricity, 1%.
If you realize most of the technologies are imported, if you look at like now the electric cooking stoves, LPG stoves, so this goes to make the price of the technologies higher, and many households, they cannot afford, and therefore we need to think of measures of helping them to afford.
As Kenya transitions to cleaner cooking methods, replacing traditional open fires with improved cook stoves, ICS, is an affordable option with significant global mitigation potential. It also offers sustainable benefits like reducing forest pressure, smoke-related health hazards, and the burden on women and children for collecting fuel, while saving money for those who purchase fuel. To promote the use of improved cook stoves, the Ministry of Energy and the German Agency for International Cooperation is implementing a cross-national project in Kenya and Senegal called Promotion of Climate-Friendly Cooking, funded by the Green Climate Fund, GCF, the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, and the Ministry of Health.
We have been promoting climate-friendly cooking in Kenya for many years. So in 2018, we began discussing about applying for additional funding to scale up the adoption of improved cook stove to a level where the market will develop or will be sustainable without official development aid, meaning we cut on the grants and we transform the market to develop through participation of all the stakeholders in the whole value chain, from production of the stove to the usage of the stove at the household.
The Strathmore University Energy Research Centre is an implementing partner of the project, offering business development support to ICS producers through custom-designed entrepreneurship training and quality assurance activities for Kenya's cooking sector.
People in Kenya, they don't have much money, you see. So I would provide a solution for them. For instance, imagine it is a crime that you sell something to a person in rural area. After 3 weeks, that thing breaks and is not working any longer. This is a crime because that money was so, precious. Unless you have somebody training people to design, to install, to maintain, you go nowhere. You have to study the thing, to do research, and then you improve the product.
When Strathmore University started off this project, we did a training needs assessment. We realized from the results of the survey that 80% of the last mile entrepreneurs who are in the clean cook stove sector are artisanal in nature. We thought that it would be wise for us to help them or to skill them so as to professionalize their businesses.
In Kisumu County, we meet a group of women benefiting from the support provided to ICS producers.
Those trainings that we have received from GIZ have made us now to keep our books in good records. Initially, we were just selling randomly, but now we can account for the remaining stock, which we never did before. Whatever the machines, they are in the inventory books.
We partnered with the Strathmore Business School, and we were able to develop 8 training modules on business management, marketing, record keeping, effective communication skills, ICT skills in business.
The skills. We used to produce, but they were not of good quality. So they came on the ground and trained us on how to make the jikos. Then they also made a follow-up. They have been making follow-ups. Then from there, we are now able to produce quality jikos.
In Kisumu County, Frank and Ted from the Strathmore Energy Research Centre are visiting a home to assess the performance of an improved cook stove installed in the kitchen.
I have experienced several positive changes since I decided to install this improved cook stove model called Jiko Kisasa. I used to rely on the traditional open 3-point stove before switching to this one. It consumed significantly more firewood and produced a lot of smoke. With this Jiko Kisasa, I use less fuel and spend less time cooking. I have asthma, but since switching to this new cook stove, I am managing my condition better. This improvement has brought a lot of peace to my family as well.
To closely assess the improved cook stove designs the project is focusing on, Frank and Ted are collecting random samples from various manufacturers to ship to Nairobi. These samples will be analysed here at the newly established lab at Strathmore University.
For Strathmore University, under the Research Centre, we are providing a component on capacity building and quality assurance. The essence is to validate, to provide accurate, reliable, timely information with regards to the authenticity and what the product is, based on the producer and based on the requirements in the sector. Later on, it will be put on the product, just like you buy a bottle of water and you see a KEBS standards, which specifies what is the content in that water. We would like to provide this for the clean cooking sector, especially the biomass cook stoves. So the product that we shall be testing will have a test result that is accurate, reliable, timely, and these results will be useful for the producer, useful for the regulator, and will support the energy sector and the growth of the bioenergy cooking sector.
This cook stove testing lab, along with various business development support efforts and plans to expand stove training through a clean cooking curriculum at vocational institutions, are all signs of the progressive acceleration of climate-friendly cook stove market development in Kenya.